been a while.
Yeah.
Your fan club are asking you, how are you?
Good.
How's life? You having a walk? I've not got any treats for me. Come on, this way. Let's go. So, we're approaching the end of January. I hate January. My worst month of the year. Oops, somebody's beeping. Yeah, you have all the lights from Christmas all get taken down. You've got the very, very short days at the beginning of the month. And it tends to be a bit miserable. It ends up being cold and wet and potentially frosty and snowy. We've had a bit of it all this year, haven't we? And then I don't know, it just seems to drag on after Christmas. And it's okay. I'm waiting for Rashid to do what I know she's going to do. But you sort of get to that second week in January, and all of a sudden you can start noticing that the lighter nights are crawling in. Obviously it happens every year, doesn't it? And then by the end of January it's sort of still light at 4:30. No idea. This dog's just walking around a tree. And the bulbs have started to spring up. I think I showed you a couple of weeks ago, we saw some daffodils bulbs that were peering out of the ground, and things start to improve a little bit. Although February, you can still get a cold snap and snow. And then this time last year, I actually put a video up called Returning to the Nurseries. So I was all preparing to be back at the nurseries in Lincolnshire, not knowing back then, if you've been following our journey, exactly how our house sale was going to go on, because our property was up for sale and was under offer at the time, and we had a lot of stress going on. Sandra was working full time at Manchester University, and for 5 years I was sort of been preparing to go and work as a campsite warden around the country. And this year, very, very different. So as I say, those lighting nights are crawling around the corner, and thinking about getting some jobs done in the garden. So I've got a little shopping list from Sandra. I need to go and get some potting compost. So mine does need to be in M Bargains. It's probably the easiest and place to go and get that sort of stuff from. And we mentioned ages ago we've got these raised flower beds, so I need to get some topsoil ordered for delivery as well soon, which I'll probably, all being well, we'll get that done next week. And February will be the first time Lee came to visit. Oh, hang on a moment, I'll be back in a moment. Guess what? You know what? It's happening. Yeah, this time last year we were only really talking to Lee about coming to live with us in Lincolnshire. He was still living somewhere in Manchester, and he never even knew anything about Lincolnshire. So February was when he came for a very first visit. And when we go to Boston, we pass a hotel where Sandra and her mum were staying when they came, because Lee then came to stay with me at the nurseries. And every time we pass the hotel, if ever you speak to Sandra or Lee, every time we pass this hotel, I always say to Lee, you know what, Lee, that's where it all started. So yeah, so we're coming up to the anniversary of that. Oh dear. Rasha's in a very jolly walking mood today. Aren't you, Rasha? So that anniversary is coming up, and then, as I say, the anniversary of me returning back to the nurseries in February, that's coming up. That will be the last year we had, and then obviously going a little bit more into the year, the day we got our keys and exchanged contracts and Sandra gave in a notice. It was quite a momentous year when we actually look back now, 2024, and going into the blind. Anyway, enough of me going on. I'm going to walk Rasha, and then I'm going to head over into Skegness and into, I think, B&M Bargains. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Your fan club are asking you, how are you?
Good.
How's life? Good. So we're coming up next month in February. Will be 1 year when you did your first flying visit for a couple of days to Lincolnshire.
Yeah.
Can you believe a year's gone by?
No.
Incredible, isn't it? Can you remember what month you actually moved over?
No.
I can't remember if it was March or not, when we got the keys and you come to stay and everything, wasn't it? So we've just been in Skegness and to a couple of places, and we're just down by the steeping, and we're just saying to Lee, down the bottom there, the other week when we had the floods, it actually breached, so Wainfleet is over in that direction. So this was right up here. Yeah, quite something. So life's treating you well?
Yeah.
Do you got any jokes?
No.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road? Hey? Why did the hedgehog cross the road? To see its flatmate. Right, it's very, very windy. We've just come for a bit of a nosy. Right, come on, let's get in the car and get warmed up. And have some chicken thighs for tea. Are you cooking the poppadoms, Lee? Have you ever cooked poppadoms?
No.
But, oh, this could be interesting. Should Lee cut the poppadoms? Could be the poppadom cutter, couldn't you? Oh, there's somebody saying hello to us. And then later this afternoon, well, tonight, we in fact, it may even be in this video. We'll see how we go for content. We do believe. I think there's a Kaylee night on at one of our local pubs. So Sandra is contemplating taking an instrument. I'm not sure this is home to play, but are you going to come out as well?
Yeah.
What instrument are you taking?
No.
I was going to say the triangle. I mean, you can't go wrong with the triangle, can you?
No.
I mean, your triangle skills at Christmas, Lee, were fantastic. If you didn't see those Christmas triangle moments, or tinging moments, we need to go back, don't we? Ah, dearie dear. So what's the next thing we've got coming up now? We've got Valentine's Day, haven't we?
Yeah.
And then, is it March the 4th? Shrove Tuesday. Do you want to participate in the competition?
Definitely.
You any good?
I have no idea.
What is it?
Don't know.
Pancake Day. Do you want pancake race with your dad and Sandra?
Sure.
Who's going to win?
No idea.
Do you think Sandra might win?
Yeah.
Right, can you flip a pancake up in the air and flip it over?
Not well.
Have you tried?
Yeah.
What happened? Wait, have we told the story about the eggs? I don't think we have we? When the alarm went off.
Yeah.
Where were we saying? Were we in Amsterdam?
I think so.
I can't remember when we told the story. What happened?
The eggs ended up being on for too long, too much smoke.
So our smoke alarms. I did do a product review on them. They are really, I can't remember whether we told this story. They are really, really, really good. But if the smoke alarm goes off, as well as giving audio inside the property where we live, it also, via the app, alerts you. So, I don't know, if you're on holiday and your smoke alarms are going off, you get an alert. And it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, my phone's making this alarm noise. And we're in the hotel in Amsterdam with Sandra, and I thought it was a fire alarm. So I flipped the light on. This was 1 o'clock. Were you an hour in front or an hour behind? I can't remember now. Ready to evacuate the hotel, but only to find out that it was Lee had burnt his eggs at midnight or something, wasn't it? Midnight feast. Oh dearie dear. Did you eat them? Or did you throw them away?
Threw them away.
they were that bad?
Yeah.
I don't know. Right. let's continue our day. It's a bit grey and it's a bit miserable, but there is a bit of blue sky popping out. Definitely a little bit of blue sky. Look, I'm growing. I'm going to be 30. I'm going to be 37 soon. Well, I am 37. Why are you sitting down? Hey, yeah.
I was struggling to work out what that was all about, but I think I finally worked it out.
Oh yes, coming up very soon. I'm not going to say what that's about at this moment in time, because all being well, in a few days' time, or in a couple of vlogs time as you're watching this action will be coming into force. Don't have a go, but don't say what you're doing. Pretend.
No, I'm rubbish at it.
Well, you've never done it. I've never done it. I have never done this. Right, go on, have a go.
If I can predict the future, I'm going to be rubbish at it.
Well, pretend you're doing it.
That's why I'm not even going to try.
And that's why we're miming. Go on. So what are we going to be doing in a couple of days' time? Do comment below. And the winner gets... What does the winner get? The winner gets...
A lavender bag.
A lavender bag. No, a Milky Bar. The Milky Bar kid is strong and good. You know, the best is good enough. The goodness that's in Milky Bar. Thank you everybody for making your comments on our Wetherspoons weekend in Kings Lynn. Some nice interesting comments. So that was a big thumbs up, the staying at Wetherspoons, wasn't it? That was yeah, it was definitely worthwhile doing again. Have you recovered from it?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
You're doing okay. Right, so we're going. It's a school night as we're recording, and we're going to go into our local town and into one of our local pubs. And all being well, what are you going to be doing, Sandra?
It's sort of a folk night equivalent of open mic. So yes, just turn up with instruments and see what happens. I've not planned anything, but I think other people have, and then just see how it goes. Just be nice to get out.
Okay, I did mention to Lee earlier today that Lee's going to be joining us as well. So me and Lee, we might share a. Can you share a triangle? Like if one of you holds it and you have two. What do you call the thing you hit it with? What do you call that?
Beater?
Beater? You got a beater?
I don't know. What would you call it?
A tinger. Ting, ting. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, as we're recording this, there's a storm coming in, and some boffin in a weather office was no, it wasn't. It was from Network Rail. Has been giving people advice about the weather. Now, those that have got children or grandchildren, about 10 years ago, maybe even longer, there was a big fad for trampolines in gardens, wasn't there? Like every garden had these trampolines. The trampolines are about the size of this living room, roughly, aren't they? They're huge trampolines. And it's a fad. But they are prone to the wind getting under them and them taking off. And the people at Network Rail were really panicking about trampolines going up in the air and hitting the pylons, which is a good shout. And his advice was, if you can take them inside and store them away, how on earth are you going to be able to? You're going to need a bar.
But you could just turn it upside down. There'd be less of a wind trap, wouldn't it?
Well, they weigh a ton, but how on earth? Unless you've got a barn or a massive outbuilding, but it says, you know, just for safety, if you can take your trampolines in. And just imagine now some little kids sort of trying, Mum, it won't get through the door, because panicking.
Well, by the time this comes out, we'll know how bad it was. But I do have friends in Ireland, so I do hope that everyone's okay. It's getting wild out there.
Go wild in the country. Where snakes in the grass are absolutely free. So Bow Wow are actually finishing a UK tour at the moment. Of any of our viewers, did you go and see Bow Wow on the tour? I'd have gone if they performed locally. C30, C60, C90, C30, C60, C90, C30, C60, C90.
The old cassette tapes.
No, that's the name of the Bow Wow Wow song.
There's also old cassette tapes.
It is. Right. So we're just going to wait for Lee. He should be making an appearance in a minute, and then join us as we head into the darkness. The twinkly lights of Wainfield. Last time I filmed here, I think the Christmas lights were all over. The Christmas lights were really nice, weren't they? So yeah, all taken down at the moment. So there's a clock tower. And we've got the wool package just here, but we're going over to the Angel. Right, I think Sandra's bringing out some instruments. Just don't say what this is, Lee, but you know that is, don't you? Right,
Yeah.
don't say what it is, but just go on, have a couple of practice goes. Go on, have a go. Do it again. Go on. Right, can you guess what me and Lee are going to be doing? Go on, have another go. Go on, Lee. Oh, you was that underarm? Or did you overarm?
Overall.
Over? You're right over? So what are we going to be doing? That's the question. You're looking forward to it, Lee?
Yeah.
As I said, if anybody can guess what we're going to do, Lee, they win a Milky Bar. And guess what?
What?
The Milky Bars are on you. Right. Let's go and get a couple of drinks in. Musical chairs, it's very busy. Look how many people's in the room here. How is it, Lee? You say clapping yet? Not yet.
And together we go rolling those hills of Kilkenny. Push your ring on your whack for daddy-o, whack for daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. That's right.
Sandra is in the inner circle. She's sort of there.
She was a fishmonger, and it was no wonder, for so were her father and mother before. They built their wheelbarrows, with streets broad and narrow, drank cockles and mussels, a-la-la-la-la-la-la, a-la-la-la-la-la, drank cockles and mussels, a-la-la-la-la-la. She died of a fever, no one could save her, and that was the
It's probably A minor and then G, but I could be wrong. So there's a couple of Irish jigs there. Next one in the right key for myself.
neighbours under her breath, but her heart skipped a beat and a single. Spent 17 weeks and she wishes she knew if he suffered, how he suffered, where he suffered and with who. Then came a letter describing her grave. Says she ought to feel proud. He was strong, he was brave. Spent 17 years and she's never known why a boy had to go, why he didn't come.
Somehow never seemed to last for long. 'Cause always from somewhere down that aisle came sound of that much sweeter song. With the last of the good time boys, with the last of the good.
run high as a devil last night, taking souls into Hades like twice. 5 weeks out to sea, we were now 43. The Venus land is a hell. I wish I was back home in
how was that? Have you enjoyed yourself?
Yeah.
We can't say what's been going on, but me and Lee, we've had some other entertainment, haven't we? It's been interesting, hasn't it? It's been live.
Yeah.
And it's not been shh, but that might come into it. Sandra, how's your performance?
I enjoyed myself anyway. That's the main thing.
I think right. The question was, how was? I think it's right. Sandra can never answer. Right, hang on. Did you enjoy yourself, Sandra?
It could have been better in terms of performance, but I did enjoy myself anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's all. Just an
It's
amateur
fun, yeah.
photo, isn't it? It
It's
doesn't
all
matter. So I think Lee's looking forward to next time to getting the tambourine out and the triangle and stuff like that. Are you going for it?
Definitely.
Yeah. See, Lee's going for it, and I'll become the band manager. Lee, going to say goodbye to people.
Goodbye.
You're going to say keep smiling.
Keep smiling.
What are you going to say, Sandra?
We'll see you on the next one.
Lee, that light just turned on.
Bye for now.
I think we turned on a security light. Oh my God! Oh no! Security light, Sandra. Lee, what's happening? Keep smiling. Let's get out of it.